Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Business development companies, or BDCs for short, like Saratoga Investment Corp, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol SAR, are designed to support the backbone of the American economy and income-starved investors. BDCs, or what we like to call alternative banks here at Income Investors, provide small and mid-sized companies with financing. It's an important segment of the economy, responsible for 99.9% of all business in the US. They provide so-called small businesses with kind of financing that traditional bank won't touch. Now, the kind of business Saratoga Investment supports aren't exactly small. This BDC focuses on lower end of the middle market, targeting US-based cash flow positive companies with annual revenues between 10 and 150 millions and earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization, or EBITDA, in excess of $2 million. For income investors, alternative banks like Saratoga have to legally distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders as dividends. And Saratoga is really good at making money and rewarding its investors. The company has increased its annual dividend for the last 4 consecutive years and recently announced a special dividend. It has a current forward dividend yield of 12.28%, and SAR stock has also great growth potential in 2025. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. And even though interest rates are coming down, they are still expected to remain higher than they were for the 2020 health crisis. And a high, but not perpetually or erroneously high, interest rates are great for alternative banks, especially those with a lot of floating rate loans. On average, 80% of loans in a typical BDC are floating rate. Saratoga does a little better than that. 99% of the loans in its portfolio have floating interest rates.
What else can you tell us about Saratoga?
Well, Saratoga is, as you can imagine, a BDC that specializes in providing loans to middle market companies. Typically makes $60 million to $75 million investments in leverages and management buyouts, recapitalizations, debt refinancing, acquisition financing, and transitional financing. Typically invest in companies with, I think, as you noted, revenue of $10 million to $150 million and EBITDA of $2 million or more. They have to have strong margins of free cash flow, recurring revenue, and stable historical performance, and a leading market position or niche with competitive advantages. Now, quickly, it has made investments across 41 distinct industries, and this includes everything from aerospace, healthcare, consumer services, software, and media and telecommunication companies.
Looking at financials, it reported a strong fiscal second quarter results.
Yeah, for the second quarter of fiscal 2025 ended August 31st, 2024, Saratoga announced that total investment income or portfolio income increased more than 20% on an annual basis and 11% on a sequential basis to $43 million. Adjusted net investment income, or NII, increased 38% on an annual basis and 27% on a sequential basis to $18.2 million. And adjusted NII per share grew 23% on an annual basis and more than 26% on a sequential basis to $1.33 per share. Fiscal second quarter net asset value per share, which is the value of Saratoga's assets minus liabilities, was up by 2.7% annual basis and inched up 1.1% sequentially to $372.1 million.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, its quarterly dividend payout is at record level.
Yeah, thanks to Saratoga's strong earnings and stable credit performance, it's able to return substantial capital to shareholders in the form of a growing dividend. This past November, the company declared a quarterly base dividend of 74 cents per share and an additional special dividend of 35 cents per share. This works out to an annual distribution of $2.95 per share for a big forward dividend yield of 12.28%.
And SAR stock hit a record high too.
Yeah, when we last looked at Saratoga back in September, it was trading just 2.7% below its June 2023 record high of $25.07 per share. Yeah, by all accounts, it looked like SAR stock would make a run at that level and hit a fresh high, and it did. November, SAR stock hit a record intraday high of $26.12 per share, and it has since retreated from that level on short-term profit taking, I presume, but continues to have great potential. And Wall Street are confident that SAR stock will continue to trade near these levels and even hit another record high over the coming year. The analysts providing a 12-month share price target range of $25 to $29 per share.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Just to recap, Saratoga Investment Corp continues to be a great BDC with a growing diversified portfolio. It has an attractive risk portfolio. 99.7% of loan investments have the highest internal ratings. 85% of investments are first lien, and 99% of the loan in the portfolio have floating interest rates. The company's overall solid performance is reflected in its financial results, including sequential adjusted net investment income per share growth of 26.7% over the last quarter to $1.33 per share. Sequential net asset value per share increased 22 cents per share to $27.07 per share, and dividend of 74 cents per share, up 4.2% from 71 cents per share in the second quarter of fiscal 2023. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.